सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. Chapter 10, verse number 30. प्रह्लादश्चास्मि दैत्यानां कालः कलयतामहम् मृगाणां च मृगेन्द्रोऽहम् वैनतेयश्च पक्षिणाम्. Lord Krishna continuing his vibhuti, the glory manifesting in many beings. Lord Krishna pointing out that among one species, he specifies the name of that particular species. Animals, I am the lion. What about other animals? Bhagavan is not there. Bhagavan is there. But why Bhagavan specify a particular bird, particular animal? What is the reason? Very interesting. This is called upadhi. Bird body is a upadhi. Animal body is a upadhi. A medium. In that medium, Bhagavan is manifesting. But you can see my vibhuti in a specific particular animal or bird or human being, because that glories are many. Even though generally I am manifesting in all beings, I specifically manifest with extraordinary attributes. Among human beings I am Raja, Lord Krishna said. Naranam Naradhipam. Even though I am manifesting in all human beings, Raja is one who is having extraordinary power, extraordinary caliber, and extraordinary knowledge, Dharma Shastra Jnanam, Niti Jnanam, ethical knowledge, and all this that Raja is having. Therefore, even though all human beings are there, among them my glories are manifesting one person, Raja. So to meditate upon that, you can choose a person with the highest upadhi. Clear? Similarly, here also, if you go to Rakshasas, even Daityas are also, I am manifesting, but not in Hiranyakashipu. In Hiranyakashipu also I am there, but I want to choose Prahlada. In Prahlada, I am manifesting much more virtues. With much more virtues I am manifesting, even among Daityas. So, Prahladaha ahamasmi. Therefore, Prahlada, we have taken him as a Pratasmaraniya, great Bhakta. Early morning, you are supposed to remember Prahlada. We take newspaper, Bangalore blast. That's Pratasmaraniyam namak. அவர் பெரிய ஹெட்டிங்லோனே வருது இல்லையா, என்ன பண்றது, கண்ணு முன்னாடி அது பிராதஸ்மரணியம். Prahlada Chiranjeevina. So remember Prahlada because Bhagavan's vibhuti. Similarly, aham kalaha asmi. I am the Chitragupta. Chitragupta is one who is sent by Yamadharma Raja. First, go and see the Kanak. Kanak another accounts. His Punya Papa accounts. The one who count. Kalayati iti kalaha. Chitragupta is one who counts our Punya Papa. How long you have to live further. Balance, bank balance madri, Punya Papa balance sheet. He has to show to Yamadharma Raja. Next year enna mature. 2009 lo what is going to mature, 2010 what is going to mature. Just as we see our auditor. Like that, Chitragupta is the auditor of Yamadharma Raja. Chitragupta is the auditor of Yamadharma Raja. Appadella Puraname sollala, na solren. Okay. He is the one who gives the accounts of all beings. Kalaha, Chitraguptaha. Kalanam means gananam, counting. Then Kalayata means among computers. Here, it keeps things in track, I said. Computer is that which keeps that things in track. Kalayata means among the keeping track and the time track properly. Who is that? Kalaha is that one who is keeping the track. That is why we do not know about time. We know what is happening in our time. Are the working or slow or fast? We are not talking about this time. The birth time, death time, everything is governed by that higher principle. Therefore, that Kalayatam, among those time principles which are keeping the time track, among that I am Kalaha. Then Mrigendraha Mriganam. There are so many animals in animal kingdom. Among them I am the lion. Simhaha Mrigendraha. Indra means Raja. Mriganam Indragaha. Among these animals, Mriga Indra, animal Raja, king of animals. Who is the king of animals? Lion. Swayameva Mrigendrata. Unanimously elected animal. Okay? That is, has got a unique characteristics. So, Devi Vahanam, Simha Vahini. Why Ambal choose that Simham? Powerful, no? Simha Vahini. That's why lion runs so fast. Because its hip is very, very thin. No? It runs fast. Very intelligent also. Lion is very, very intelligent. Then, up to here we saw in the last class. Pakshinam Vainateyaha. Among the birds, Pakshinam Vainateyaha. Garuda. Ahamasmi. You have to supply Ahamasmi. I am. Among the birds, I am the Garuda. Which eagle has got a white scar towards its neck. If you see that eagle which has got a white scar on its neck, it is Mangalam. It is auspicious. There are some Garudas. Adane per Garuda Alvar ane per. Garuda is the Garuda Asanam anu one irukku. Asaname Garuda Asanam. So the Garuda is the Vahanam of Lord Vishnu, Narayana. Therefore, Lord Narayana name is called Garuda Vahana. Garuda Vahana Narayana. So that Garuda. Vainateya means Vinata Sutta. Vinata Sutta. Tyagaraja sang one song in Harikamboji. Vinatasuta Vahanudai Vedalenu. Vinata, you know, Vinata, that story and all. So, Vinata Kadruma, that story. Vinata's son Vainateya. Vinata's son Vainateya. Vinatasuta Garutman is called Vainateya. I am that eagle. Why it is called Pakshi? Pakshaha asya asti iti Pakshihi. Paksha means wing. Paksha means oru pakkam. Is called wing. That Pakshi is that which has got 2 wings. Pakshihi. Pakshaha asya asti iti. எதுக்கு பக்ஷம் இருக்கோ, விங்ஸ் இருக்கோ, அது பக்ஷி. நமக்கு இல்லைன்னா பக்ஷமா இந்த டிராஃபிக்கில் வராமல் அப்படியே மேலேருந்து வந்துடலாம். மேலே இருந்தால் எல்லாரும் மேலேருந்து தான் வருவோம். அப்போ எல்லாருக்கும் இது கொடுத்தா எவ்ரிபடி அங்கே டிராஃபிக் ஜாம் ஆகிடும். அப்போ இல்லையோ, எவ்ரிபடி கெட்ஸ் விங்ஸ்னா எங்கே டிராஃபிக் ஜாம் தேர் ஆல்சோ. ஓகே, நெக்ஸ்ட் ஸ்லோகா we will read. Pavanah pavatamasmi Ramashastra-bhritamaham Jhashanam makaraschasmi Srotasamasmi Jahnnavim. Sometimes we feel this 10th chapter and 9th chapter, nothing teaching is there, only kada will think like that. But you look into every word, there is a story. Every name, if you look into that, there is a story. Behind that story, there is a moral, and that moral gives a lot of elevation to our mind. So it's a very interesting chapter, this also. Pavanaha pavatam asmi. Among the purifiers, pavatam, punati, pavayati, iti, pavate, iti, pavanaha, purifier. Punati, iti, pavanaha, that which purifies. Pavate means that which moves. See the Sanskrit beauty here. The word comes, the meaning is given by its derived meaning, by its function. English language not like that. Puttu, battu, kattu, edhike vandadana theriyadu. But Sanskrit language has got its word meaning, that connection is there. Pavate, that which moves. Who moves? Air moves. By moving, what it does? Purifies. Punati iti pavanaha, pavate iti pavanaha. That which moves is pavate iti pavanaha, because it moves, air. Punati, that which purifies, is pavanaha. By moving, it is purifying. That's why they keep Pavan, Pavan Kumar. அவனுக்கு தெரியவே தெரியாது இந்த மீனிங். மெனி ஆஃப் அஸ் நோ சில்ட்ரன், பேரண்ட்ஸ் ஜஸ்ட் தே கிவ் நேம். ஏன்னா பேரண்ட்ஸுக்கே தெரியாது. அந்த பவன்குமார், மாருதி, தீஸ் நேம்ஸ் தே கீப், தே அட்லீஸ்ட் அந்த பேருடைய மீனிங்காவது சொல்லணும். புராணம் எல்லாம் படிக்கலன்னா கூட அட்லீஸ்ட் தட் நேம் சிக்னிஃபிகன்ஸ் தே ஹாவ் டு எக்ஸ்பிளைன். அதர்வைஸ் தே வில் சேஞ்ச் தேர் நேம் லேட்டர். They will change their name. The purpose of keeping the name will go away. Is it not? So we should keep the name which has got meaning, and we have to explain the meaning of that, and we have to ask the children to live according to that. And the greatness of that Bhagavan or Devi, if I remember, this person will not commit mistakes. Much more mistakes he will not commit. And the பேர் Satyanarayana, speaking truth. You should know who is Satyam, who is Narayana, what is the significance of speaking truth, what is the meaning of Narayana. At least minimum knowledge he gives. Whoever calls Satyanarayana, Satyanarayana, it pricks his inner heart. Or Satyam, Satyam, he is calling, I am a poi solindirkene, koncha naalukavadu he will stop. And the prashantana vechanakodu. Prashantana, calmness, relaxation, charming, எப்பவுமே பிரசன்னமா இருக்கு. So இதெல்லாம் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணணும். Like this, Seshadri, Sesha, that Lord's spring cart, Sesha. Adri என்ன mountain. நிறைய இருக்கு மீனிங். You analyze all the names and ஒரு பேர் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் பேர்ல போதும், நமக்கு யார பேர் வேண்டாம். ஆல் அவர் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் நேம் யூ கலெக்ட். ஒன் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டுக்கு ஒன் ஸ்டோரி. இந்த மாதிரி நெக்ஸ்ட் கேம்பில் அதை வைக்க போகிறேன். திருவண்ணாமலையில் வில் டூ தட். ஓகே, பி ரெடி. ஸோ எவ்ரி ஒன் ஷுட் நோ அதர் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் நேம், வாட் எவர் யூ நோ. ஜஸ்ட் யூ ஹாவ் டு எக்ஸ்பிளைன் அபவுட் தட் நேம். சடனாக வந்தது பாருங்க, அதுதான் விபூதி ஆஃப் த லார்ட். ஓகே, ஏன்னா ஆல் நேம்ஸ் ஆர் பகவான்ஸ் நேம்ஸ். ஓகே, next, Pavanaha Hamasmin. One mantra also is there. Shanno mitrasyam varnaha, Shanno bhavatvaryamam, Shanna indro brihaspatiki, Shanno vishnurkramaha, Namo brahmane, Namaste vayo, Tvameva pratyaksham brahmasi. You are my direct, visible God. Feeling, I am feeling, Bhagavans. This is our prayer. Then Ramaha Shastrabhrutam Ahamasmi. Among the weapon wielders, the one who holds the weapon, Shastrabhrutam. Bhrit means to hold. Bhrutam, among the wielders, holders. Of what? Shastram, weapon. Why it is called Shastram? சாசனாத் திராயத்தே இது சஸ்திரம். கிராமரே படிக்கலாம், அவ்வளோ ஆனந்தமாக இருக்கும் பாருங்க. தட் வெப்பன் இஸ் தட் பை கிவிங் ஆர்டர், கமாண்டிங், இட் ப்ரொடெக்ட்ஸ் த பீப்புள். தர்மா. த லார்ட்ஸ், ஆல் அவர் காட்ஸ் ஆர் ஹேவிங் சஸ்திரம்ஸ், வெப்பன்ஸ் இன் தேர் ஹேண்ட்ஸ். Shiva has got Pinakam, therefore he is called Pinakapani. Vishnu has got Sudarshanam in his hand, Sudarshana Chakram. Another hand is also there, Sharngapani. Sharngapani, Sharngapani, Vishnu. Devi, that Vel Muruga, Vel Theriyum. The மாதிரி all gods are having their weapons. That means all of them are doing himsa all the time. Why they hold the weapons? They are holding weapons to protect dharma. Whoever is responsible to protect dharma, he should always hold the weapon. Rama is a Kshatriya. He has to protect dharma. Therefore, he has to hold the weapon. What is that? Ramaha, who is, I am the Rama among the weapon holders. Therefore, Kodanda Pani. Rama is called Kodanda Pani. How do you know? How do you know? Ramayana படிச்சா தெரியும். அவர் பேரே கோதண்ட ராமன். பேர் சொல்லுவா இல்லையா? கோதண்ட ராமன். அவருக்கே தெரியாது கோதண்டம் என்னன்னு. கோதண்டம் சொல்லுவோம். கோதண்ட Raman. Rama, when he is walking with Kodanda, Valmiki, he do Varnana, how he walks. Very straight, Rama. Nadakkumbodhu, very, very straight walking. Not like Krishna. Rama walks straight. Puja Swamiji always straight says, Rama, when he is holding that to Dhanush, that Kodandam, very powerful, and he knows that once I am holding the weapon, அதுக்கு தகுந்த மாதிரி நடக்கணுமா இல்லையா? நம்ம மிலிட்டரி பீப்புள் மாதிரி When you hold, you have to walk like the majestic walking. Ramaha ahamasmi. The weapons, first they never use the weapon. Last, only they will use Sama, Dana, Bheda, Danda. 4 types of punishments. First, Sama. Tyagaraja idu kuda paadaru. Vedalenu kodanda pani, 1 raga. Again, he says, Sarasa, Sama, Dana, Bheda, Danda, Chaturana. Iniki poi naliki va anu sonnaru Ramar. When Ravana came, Sama, Dana, konjam danam koduthittayavadhu you can change the enemy. Or Sama, konjam nalla vaarthai ella solli ipdi irappa apdi irappa. He is not listening. Sama, Dana, Bheda. He has to weaken the person. To change that person, adharmic person, you have to weaken that person. He is not yet changed. What to do? Podu mandaila na. Danda. Punishment. Punishment kodutida. So Bhagavan knows to whom to punish when. Sama, Dana, Bheda, Danda. That's why all our gods are holding weapons, not to show that himsa, but to establish dharma. If anybody asks other religions, your all gods are holding the weapons. See, every god is having weapon. How can you worship that god? Immediately, what do you say? Tell this shloka. In the meaning, you have to tell them, our God is very courageous God. He wants to protect dharma. He is not misplaced compassion. He never show. He is always justice. No, for justice he is holding the weapon. Okay, Ramaha Shastrabhritam. Next one, Makaraha Jhashanam, aquatic creatures. Those animals which are all living in the waters. Aquatic creatures, Jhashanam, among the aquatic creatures. There are so many types of fish in the waters. Even crocodile is one type of fish. That's a very fish. So, Jhashana means among aquatic creatures. See, water is land is 1/3. On the earth, land is only 1/3. 2/3 of water. Logically, if you think, 1/3 land ke itna species. Animals, birds, insects, flies, virus, bacteria, so many are there. And the 2/3 water is species. Much more animals in the ocean. That's a National Geography pata. Nalla theriyum. So, Discovery Channel. Edo oru channel. Angida vibhuti ella theriyum namakku. So, aham Jhashanam, among the fish, one type of crocodile. Fish. Makaraha vera irukku. Crocodile. Adana idu crocodile nu solla mudiyala. Or one type of fish. Big fish. Next, Janhavi Srotasam. Here Makara inge irukku maravadna. Nice. Makara is among the fish species. I am the crocodile. Makaraha Mudalai. Mudalai also so powerful. Or what if anybody goes into its jaw? Or that's all. Chapter over and ardham. Very powerful, no? Very strong, very powerful, and very intelligent also. All intelligent animals illa avradhan solikrar Bhagavan. That means unintelligent nan illeppa. Intelligent nan. No? Makaraha. Srotasa means among the rivers. Next one. Among the rivers. Srotasam. Srotasam means Shashti. Bahuvachanam. Among rivers. Srudhatu, Sravati, to flow. Why it is called Srotas? Sravati, that which flows is called Srotas. Srotasam, among the rivers. I am the Ganges, Janhavi. Ganga has got so many names. If you chant Ganga Stotram, you can see how many names she has got. Why she has got this Janhavi story, the big story. How we got Ganga, the big story. This Ganga, born from the Vishnu's feet, Shiva's head. Her place is heaven, actually. This Bhagiratha, he want to bring his Pitrus back again. Pitrus died, all of them by Shapam. Bhagiratha's ancestors. They were all converted into ashes because of some mistake. And that ashes can be converted again, they will get life only by that Ganga water if it comes onto the earth. Then everyone is doing tapas, nobody could bring that Ganga from heaven to earth. Everyone doing tapas, trying, fail. But at Bhagiratha's time, from that generation Bhagiratha comes. So through Bhagiratha, she came, therefore she is called Bhagirathi. Bhagirathi. Bhagiratha did tapas to that Ganga. Oh mother, you please come and purify the papam done by my ancestors. They are all lying down here in the form of ashes. Please come and purify them. Give life to them again. And years together he did tapas. Decades together, and finally Ganga asked him, I want to come, but who will withstand my force? And nobody is ready to withstand. Bhagiratha went here and there asking, can you withstand? Ganga is coming, you have to reduce the force. And a dam kattumodu, they will leave the waters. When they leave the water, the dam has to withstand. Water stagnate there. So the force should be controlled. Similarly, when the water force is going to come from the heaven, if it comes with force, it will go beyond the earth also. And then he has to hold it, it should not go beyond. Then he did tapas again for Lord Shiva. Oh Lord Shiva, please help me hold this Ganga not to go. Her force you must control. And Ganga is laughing at Shiva. But you are a person and he is going to control it. And Shiva is standing. And when Ganga has got that ahankara, what Shiva did, he hold, but he didn't leave outside. He didn't allow her to flow. And he just holding his jata jota. And Ganga ahankaram totally gone. And Bhagiratha again praying, hey Shambho, what is this? I asked you to reduce her force. Please give me. You are holding everything. How she can flow and how she can purify out of Karuna. Then Ganga also asked apology. Oh, hey Shiva, I am surrendering to you. You are so great. Please leave me. Then she started flowing from Lord Shiva. And then she purified. While she is going, what she did, not yet stopped. While she is going with force, and one Janhu Maharshi doing tapas in the cave. When she is flowing, the water went into that cave. And his whole tapas was disturbed. And he merged in the waters, full of water. Oh, how water is coming here? He understood whole thing. And what he did? He swallowed whole water. Again, Bhagiratha is a problem. See, this is called test for Bhagiratha Prayatnam. அதே இப்போ நம்ம எஃபர்ட் நல்லா எடுக்கும் போது பகீரத பிரயத்னம்னு சொல்லுவான். Again, obstacle. Water is not coming up to that Sagara Putra, so it has to purify. This Rishi swallowed whole thing, water. Then Bhagirath went and asked, hey, Rishi, Maharshi, I am waiting for this Ganga to purify my ancestors. Please leave that Ganga out. Then he left that, swallowed through the mouth. He left through the ear. Janna Rishi, through his ear it came. So therefore she is called Janhavi. Janhavi, that's what word Lord Krishna used here. Srotasam aham Janhavi asmi. Idella story nalla irukku Swamini. What is the philosophical significance? Adi kuda paakalam. Okay, there is a lot of philosophical significance. Ganga word actually Agham papam gamayati iti Ganga. How she got Ganga? Agham papam gamayati, the one who takes away the papa done by beings is called Ganga. Malanirmochanam pumsam jalasnanam dine dine. Sakrit Gitambhasi Snanam Samsara Malamochanam. Daily if you take bath, all impurities will go. Similarly, samsara also will go away when you dip in Gita Ganga. Like that they say. What are the common features of Brahma Vidya and Ganga? We'll see. If you look into this Ganga, one of the purifier is Ganga. There are a lot of common features between Brahma Vidya and Ganga river. Very interesting. Why we worship Ganga? So many reasons are there. First reason is similarities or common features between Brahma Vidya and Ganga river. She is also born from that Lord Shiva's head. Flowed from Lord Shiva's head and to that bottom. Even though originally she is from heaven, but came to earth only through Lord Shiva. Similarly, Jnana Ganga, that Brahma Vidya, come from Adi Guru, Lord Shiva in the form of Dakshinamurti. Sadashiva Samarambham. So, it is all came from Lord Shiva, Ganga. Jnana Ganga also came from Lord Shiva. இல்ல விஷ்ணு பக்தாசன்னா விஷ்ணு பாதத்திலிருந்து வந்தது. நாராயணம் பத்மபுவம் வசிஷ்டம். ஐயங்காரன்னா நாராயணன்லேருந்து வந்ததுன்னு சொல்லிக்கலாம். ஓகே, அதனால கோபம் வரக்கூடாது இல்லையா? நாராயணா. So feet of the Lord Vishnu it came. Okay. Now second common feature is the rivers flow from higher level to lower level. Higher level to lower level only they flow. Similarly, Brahma Vidya also flow from that higher platform where Guru is sitting to the lower student. Para, Avara. Para means Guru. Avara means Sishya who is inferior and sitting down. The knowledge should flow like this, downwards. அதனால செயலில் உட்காரக்கூடாதுன்னு சொல்லுவான். இப்போ காலு முட்டி வலி இருந்தனால உட்காரலாம். ஓகே, குருகுலம் என்றால் everyone sit down only. Permitted. Okay, you all sit, no problem. I am telling that jnana should flow downwards only. Even galleries and all, you see any lecture hall everywhere, galleries and all, audience are sitting high. இந்த குரு எங்கேயோ கீழே இப்படி இருப்பார், குரு இப்படி இருப்பார். அதுக்கு தான் மண்டையில் ஏறவே மாட்டேங்கிறது. நாலேஜ் கனாட், யூ ஹாவ் டு பம்ப். வாட்டர் மேலே போனவன் என்ன பண்ணணும்? மோட்டர் போட்டு விடுது, பம்ப் பண்ணணும், பண்ணாதான் மேலே போகும். ஸோ அதுதான் நீச்சை ஹீனா, யூ ஹாவ் டு சிட் டவுன். தட் ஞானா ஷுட் ஃப்ளோ டவுன். லிட்ரலி மீன்ஸ் மனசு ஹம்பிளா அடக்கமா இருக்கணும்னு அர்த்தம். அது இஃப் பாசிபிள் முடியாதது, கீழே உட்கார முடியாது, கண்டிப்பா உட்கார்ந்து ஆகணும்னா சேர்ல உட்காரணுமே தவிர மேல உட்காரவே கூடாது. குரு முன்னாடி எப்பவுமே முடியாது. குரு பர்மிஷன் வாங்கி எனக்கு கீழே உட்கார முடியல, கொஞ்சம் நீங்க பர்மிஷன் கொடுத்தா நான் இதில் உட்காருவேன் சொல்லி பர்மிஷன் கொடுத்ததுக்கு அப்புறம் உட்காரணும். இப்போ என்னடான்னா பர்மிஷன் ஆகுது ஒன்றாவது கிடையவே கிடையாது. சாஸ்திரம் சரஸ்வதி மாதா whom I am listening, not ordinary words. Saraswati Devi is present here. I have to respect her. This is second common feature. Guru Sishyana. From Guru it has to come to Sishya. Third common feature is Ganga is perennial, eternally flowing, even in summer. That ice melts and come from the Himalayas. No, that Ganga flows all the 360 days follows. Perennial river. Even same way, Jnana Ganga also coming paramparaya. From Lord onwards it is coming till today. Ganga is flowing, Jnanam also coming. If anybody asks, what is the proof, Swamini? You are telling common future. What is the proof? I will ask another question. What is the proof you have ancestors? You have great-great-grandfather. What is the proof? If I ask, what answer you give? Swamini, nane the proof. I am asking, are you having great-grandfather? You can't show now. Great-grandfather. Okay. அப்பாக்கு அப்பா அப்பாக்கு அப்பா. ஓகே, அந்த மாதிரி கொள்ளு தாத்தா. இப்படி காமிக்க முடியாது. இல்லைன்னு சொல்ல முடியுமா? என்ன சொல்லுவேன்? கொஸ்டனே ராங். ஏன்னா I am here 80 kgs, 70 kgs sitting Swamini. I am the proof for my ancestors. இல்லையோ? அதே மாதிரி தான் இந்த ஞானம் is flowing from the Lord. What is the proof? We are studying today. We are able to get that sampradaya gnanam today. How we are getting? Because I am the proof that this is perennial. Gnanam is perennial. It is ever eternal coming. This is the third common feature. Fourth common feature is once we take dip in Ganga water, and you will feel fresh, energetic. Fresh you feel. Similarly, when you dip in Jnana Ganga, you feel so confident, you feel so fresh and relaxed, and you feel so energetic. Jnana Ganga, if you take dip in that, you feel so relaxed. And the Jnanam gives a lot of tranquility, balance, Shanti, Amid, it gives lot. Once you take in Jnana Ganga. Normal baatke நம்ம என்ன சொல்லுவோம்? கங்கே ஜெயமுனே செய்வ கோதாவரி சரஸ்வதி நர்மதே சிந்து காவேரி ஜலஸ்மின் பக்கெட். ఇంకొரு பக்கெட்டே ஜலஸ்மின். இந்த பக்கெட்ல ஜலம் இருக்க நம்ம என்ன கார்பரேஷன் வாட்டரா இந்த ஆர்டினரி வாட்டர் அழுக்கழுக்கா இருக்கும். இதில் என்ன புண்ணியம் போக போகிறதுன்னு எனக்கு பாப்பம் வர போக போகிறது புண்ணியம் வர போகிறதுன்னு தெரியல. அதனால என்ன பண்ணுவோம் தெரியுமோ? கங்கே ச யமுனே கங்கா அம்மா கங்கா ரிவர் கம் and enter in this bucket water. Yamuna river where Lord Krishna danced and took bath. Gange Yamune Godavari Nadi, very purified. Godavari Saraswati Nadi, Narmada Nadi, Sindhu, Kaveri, all rivers. Please, all of you come and join in my bucket. Why? I am going to take bath. Why? Please remove my papa, physical impurity and mental impurity. Please remove. Daily pananam. Before taking bath. Before taking bath, in the slokan sollida kulikkanum. Enna slokam? Gange Chayamune Chaiva Godavari Saraswati Narmade Sindhu Kaveri Jalesmin Sannidhim Kuru எனக்கு சந்நிதினா இந்த பக்கெட்லோக்கு வரணும், என்னோட டேங்க் ஆஃப் வாட்டருக்குள்ளே வந்துடணும்னு. யத் பாவம் தத் பவத். நம்ம ப்ரேயர் பண்ணிட்டோம்னா அந்த ஸ்நானம் இட் இஸ் பியூரிஃபைடு. இட் பியூரிஃபைஸ் அஸ். Then what is the last and final one? Fifth common feature is very interesting. So when you go to the Ganges in the middle, you can't take bath anywhere. எல்லாமே கங்கை தானேன்னு சொல்லி பாத் எடுக்க முடியுமா? If you take bath anywhere, you will take away by water. Where you take bath, a specific ghat is there. ஸ்நான கட்டம். அந்த கட்டம்க்கு போகணும், அந்த ஸ்டெப்ஸ் இருக்கும், அதுக்கு ஒரு செயின் இருக்கும், அந்த செயினை பிடிச்சிக்கணும். ஹரித்வாரில் பார்த்தாலும் ஃப்ளோ. You have to catch hold of that chain and sit on the steps and take dip. That also difficult. Maggodu pottukano. So you take the dip. Therefore you have to take dip only in the ghat, not anywhere, wherever you like. It's a danger to your life. Similarly, in the Jnana Ganga also, you should not go to this teacher, that teacher. So many teachers are there. Everybody is talking. Everybody is sitting in front of mic. Everybody is sitting in the big halls. So that like that I can go and study Shastra to get this Brahma Vidya. No. Shastra says, go to a Shrotriya Brahmanishtha Guru. Study systematically. Take dip in Shastra with the help of that chain. What chain? Guru chain. Ange ghat lo and the chain. In the ghat enna Shastra ghat and the Guru ghat idi. Guru ghat. And the Guru ghat kitta poi we have to take the Shastra from that Guru. Nice? This is called Jnana Ganga. I like all these points Swamiji says. So I want to share with you. Next sloka we will read. Sarganamadirantascha madhyam chaivaham arjuna adhyatma vidya vidyanam vadah pravadatamaham. Sarganam. Arjuna, oh Arjuna, he is addressing, Lord Krishna addressing. Once in a while he calls with a name. Once in a while and many times he calls. Arjuna, oh Arjuna, aham adihi madhyam antaha cha sarganam. Sargana means creation, of this creation. A creation is that which has got beginning, middle and end. I am the one who is the beginning of the creation. I am the one who is the middle of the creation. I am the one who is the dissolution of this creation, cause of this dissolution. Utpatti. Adi means Utpatti. I am the beginning means Utpatti Karanam. Madhyam cha Sthiti Karanam. Sustenance. Madhyam means sustenance. And Antaha, end. End means dissolution. Laya. Srishti Sthiti Laya Ahamasmi. Whatever is born, it is my glory. Whatever is sustained, it is my glory. Whatever is dissolved, that is my glory. So Srishti Sthiti Laya is my glory. Born is gone. Pujya Swamiji says. Born, Srishti, is Madhyam, Sthiti, gone. Born is gone. Born is gone. This is called Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara. Born, Brahma, is Vishnu. Gone, Shiva. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara is nothing but born is gone. Whatever is born has to go. I am that. In Sudarshana, one more word, meaning, philosophical meaning. Su means right, fact, truth. Darshana means knowledge. Sudarshana means right knowledge. Lord Krishna's weapon is Sudarshana Chakram. Sudarshana. Su means right, good, auspicious, truth, fact and artha. Darshana means knowledge. Sudarshanam. Ahamasmi. Right knowledge. Here, Adi Madhyam Ahamasmi. Vidyanam, another glory, next glory. Now, another homework I will give. How many glories Lord Krishna enumerating? Ahamasmi, Ahamasmi. Wherever he says Ahamasmi, it is one glory. Vidyanam, Adhyatma Vidya Ahamasmi. Jashanam, Makaraha Ahamasmi. Mrigendranam, Simhaha Ahamasmi. Like this, Kanaka Poti Parango. Yattana glories were then. Chinna homework. Chinna homework, Swamini, Periya homework. All glories you write. 10th chapter, your notes you see, you will get it, all those things. Shlokas nani irukke. Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam. Among sciences. All sciences. Any science, any Vidya. Zoology, botany, computer, chemistry, physics, sociology, astrology, astronomy, whatnot, everything. Include all Apara Vidya. And there is one science, spiritual science. All these come under Naga Vidya, Sarpa Vidya, Gandharva Vidya, Sangeeta Vidya, Nritya Vidya, Jyotisha Vidya, Vastu Vidya. So many Vidyas are there, Yoga Vidya. All these Vidyas come under Apara Vidya, materialistic science. They give name, fame, survival. The Vaitikaha, Rundu Doshi, Rundu Idli. Or name and fame they give. All Apara Vidya, materialistic sciences. Mundakopanishad language lo cholona Apara Vidya hi Avidya. Shankaracharya says. All education is not at all education, Arjuna. Idella Avidya, ignorance though equal to ignorance. PhD? What about MPhil? MBA? Ella Apara Vidya. That means all Nobel Prizes, people are getting qualifications, all these things. From Shastra standpoint, they are all Apara Vidya. As good as no Vidya. Apara Vidya hi Avidya. But another Vidya, Para Vidya. What is that Para Vidya? Krishna used another word. Adhyatma Vidya. Adhyatma Vidya is called Para Vidya or Atma Vidya or spiritual science. I am. Now what Bhagavan likes, that you are studying. That is called Adhyatma Vidya, Vidyanam, Para Vidya, liberating science. That's why one scientist stood in front of ocean, having learned so much. Scientist, imagine how much knowledge he has got. He took one pebble from that ocean. There are a lot of pebbles, no? Small stones. A nice pebble he took. And he says, I know this much. In this whole universe, I know this much. That means what? The more you learn materialistic science, the more ignorance you have. Eka Vijnanena Sarva Vijnanam. If you know spiritual science, it is as good as knowing all sciences. So Vidyanam Adhyatma Vidya, liberating knowledge. Prabhadatam Aham Vadaha. Among constructive discussions, Pravadatam, debate, Vadaha means debate, argument. Pravadata means discussions. Among discussions, pravadatam, among discussions, I am the constructive discussion. That is called Vadaha. Vadaha is constructive discussion. Other than Vadaha or Samvadaha, Vadaha can be called as Samvadaha. Other than Samvada means dialogue. Dialogue is that a constructive discussion. Other than dialogue or Vada or Samvada, whatever discussion take place, I am not. All are destructive అని అర్థం. బాలాజీ టెంపుల్ పోయి దర్శనం ఆడితాను ఆడి ధర్మదర్శనం అన్నా. ఐ వెంట్ త్రూ ధర్మదర్శనం. వాట్ అబౌట్ అదర్ దర్శనమ్స్ ఉన్నా, అధర్మ దర్శనం అని అర్థం. వాద కన్స్ట్రక్టివ్ డిస్కషన్ ఐ యామ్. అదర్ దాన్ డైలాగ్, వాద సంవాద అన్న వాద డైలాగ్ సంవాద ఇన్ ద సేమ్. అదర్ దాన్ సంవాద ఆర్ వాద, వాట్ ఎవర్ డిస్కషన్ ఈస్ దేర్, ఆల్ ఆర్ డిస్ట్రక్టివ్ అని అర్థం. There are several types of discussions. Several types of discussions. Pravadatam. What are they? First one is Samvada, constructive discussion. Number 2 is Jalpa. Vada or Samvada. Number 2 is Jalpa. Number 3 is Vitanda. Vitandavadam. இந்த இன்னொன்று இருக்கு, சலம்னு இருக்கு. சலம். We can know about Samvada and Jalpa and Vitanda. What do you mean by Samvada? Very, very important. I want to give some clues now. Vada is equal to Samvada. Samvada is equal to a discussion to arrive at the truth. A discussion between the teacher and the disciple to arrive at the truth. It is called dialogue or discussion. In Sanskrit we can say it as Tattva Nishchayaha Phalaha. Tattva means truth, fact. Tattva Nishchayaha Phalaha. The constructive, the result of that discussion, Tattva Nishchayam. Coming to the truth, arriving the truth. Tattva Nishchayaha Phalaha Tatha Visheshaha Vadaha. That is uniquely called as Vadaha. When you arrive at the truth, it is called Vada. Tattva Nishchayaha Phalaha Tatha Visheshaha Vadaha. In this Samvada, I use Samvada in Arjuna Krishna Samvada. Isn't it? All our Shastras, wherever the Brahma Vidya discussion comes, dialogues, all are called Samvada. They are all called Samvada. First, let us know what is Samvada. In Samvada, a person, when he is talking, other person listens. In Samvada, listening is more from one person, and another person always speaks. And while listening, I listen without any prejudice. Without any prejudice. How much this person knows, how much this person is giving right knowledge to me, is he giving totally or not, இன்னும் கொஞ்சம் ஹைடிங்கா ஏதாவது, இந்த மாதிரி ப்ரெஜுடிஸே இருக்கக்கூடாது. When I am listening, honest, intellectually honest, open-mindedness while listening, then only that receiving part will take place. I have to say, my notion may be wrong also. My notion may be wrong also. Let me keep my ego aside. What I know. I should not stand on my point. I may be wrong also. Let me listen. அந்த வினயம் இருக்கும். எப்பவுமே ப்ரூஃப் ஃபால்ட் ஃபைண்டிங் நேச்சர் இருக்காது. ப்ரூஃப் ரீடிங் நேச்சர் இருக்கக்கூடாது சம்வாதம்ல. First I have to listen, then I have to, when the opportunity comes, I have to ask. So I listen more, I give opportunity when my term comes. Until that I wait. No hurry. That means I control my tongue. In Samvada, I control my tongue and at the same time I listen with attention. Sometimes நமக்கு என்னன்னா listening, but உள்ளுக்குள்ள நிறைய பேசணும்னு இருக்கும். Lot of things going on. I may forget and சொல்லி we go on collecting them. அவன் என்ன பேசுறானது கேட்கவே மாட்டோம். We don't listen. We are all planning to what? Next, what am I going to talk? What I have to talk? இவனுக்கிட்ட என்ன கொஸ்டின் பண்ண போற? Posing the question. அதை பற்றியே யோசிச்சுட்டு இருப்போம். அப்படி கேட்கவே கூடாது. Especially when you are listening to Brahma Vidya, all your notions, whatever you know, whatever you heard, keep aside. Suppose this statement contradicts your previous notion, maybe I may be wrong. Contradicts, therefore outright I should not negate or reject my teacher, the one who is speaking. Very difficult to get Brahma Vidya. Not so easy. And in Samvada, mind is very, very empty. When Samvada, when I am listening from my teacher, my mind I have to keep without any preconceived notions. Preoccupied notions illamal irukkanum. Unscribbled board. Unscribbled board, steady board. Attentive mind, unscribbled mind. அதனால் அந்த புக்கு படித்து இந்த புக்கு படித்து நான் அதில் படித்தேன், நான் இதில் படித்தேன், இங்கே பக்கம், இதெல்லாம் சொல்லக்கூடாது குரு கிட்ட போய். சில பேர் அப்படி தான், சுவாமி நான் அந்த புக்கில் படிச்சிருக்கேன், இந்த புக்கில் எந்த புக்கு படித்தேன், ஃபஸ்ட்டு லிசன் டு திஸ் குரு அண்ட் ஆஹா. தே வாண்ட் டு ஷோ தேர் ஸ்காலர்ஷிப். They want to show their scholarship. Because of that scholarship, what will happen? Their mind is already scribbled, not open, because it is already preoccupied. What will happen? In the guru கிட்ட போய் உட்கார்ந்தாலும் கூட இதை பற்றி தான் யோசிச்சுட்டு இருப்பான். He is thinking about what he is going to ask. ரொம்ப ரொம்ப கஷ்டம். Very difficult. That's why ஒன்றும் படிக்காமலே வருது தான் பெட்டர். எம்டி போர்டாக இருந்தால் நல்லது. சில பேர் கேட்பா, சுவாமினி எனக்கு ஒன்றும் தெரியாது சாஸ்திரம் பற்றி, நான் வரலாமா கிளாஸுக்கு, படிக்கலாமா, எனக்கு சம்ஸ்கிருதமே தெரியாது, ஒன்றும் தெரியாதுன்னா, ஐ வில் டெல் யூ யூ ஆர் த பெஸ்ட் ஸ்டூடெண்ட். ஒன்றும் தெரியலன்னா ரொம்ப நல்லது. டீச்சருக்கு ரொம்ப கன்வீனியன்ட் டீச் பண்ணுறதுக்கு. க்ளீன் ஸ்லேட் இல்லையா? ஸோ யூ ஆர் க்ளீன் ஸ்லேட்ஸ் லைக் யூ. மோர் இன் த நெக்ஸ்ட் கிளாஸ். पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. हरिः ॐ. श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः. हरिः ॐ.